There's a lot of frustration I had with this guitar, and it's not all Ibanez's fault. Coming up. Hey, it's Carl from artofshred.com, and I am here with the Ibanez AX120. This is a beautiful looking guitar out of the box. I will give it that. And one of the main issues I had with it has nothing to do with Ibanez or this guitar, it has to do with Musician's Friend. And I've been a Musician's Friend customer for nearly 30 years. And this is my first real issue with them. I know other people have had issues with Musician's Friend and Guitar Center. I'm gonna save that story for the end of this video. It has nothing to do with Ibanez. I don't blame Ibanez or this guitar, obviously. But let's get to this guitar. First thing, if you saw my How to Fix Sharp Frets video, I'll link it below. Guess what? I used this guitar. Had a ton of sharp frets, cannot recommend this for a beginner. It's an unreasonable ask. If you want to learn how to fix those type of things, well, first off, watch that video, but okay, it's fine. I could recommend it in that case. It didn't have any high frets, so, no fret buzz, anything like that. So that's cool, but sharp frets, just shredding my hands trying to play it out of the box. Guitar looks nice. As you can see, this one is a beautiful candy apple red. I actually ordered Seafoam Green. It was $200 on sale. Subscribe to Riff City to get those deals. It does have a few finish flaws. I don't think they'll come across on camera, but there's some kind of waviness in the finish. Honestly, it's almost nitpicking for a budget guitar. It does look nice though. Let's just get to the specs, all right? One weird thing, quote unquote, is the scale length is 24.7 inches. And so it's just slightly less than a Les Paul or an SG, which are 24.75, 24 and 3/4 inch scale length. So that's an odd choice to me, but I don't really feel that. It's such a small thing, you don't really feel it, but it's still odd. Made in China, it's got the cheap tuners, but they're stable. This thing stays in tune, that's fine. It's got the nice Ibanez truss rod cover that kind of flips down. I like that. I like the truss rod cover, but it's a thing that you'll almost never use because you very rarely have to adjust the truss rod. Maple neck, Jatoba fretboard, 22 frets, 2 humbuckers, 3-way switch, 2 volume, 2 tone controls. It's got the plastic binding on the fretboard, and it looks good. It looks better than, for example, the binding on the SG Special, the Epiphone SG Special that I reviewed. That said, that SG Special, cheaper guitar, better quality control. I can recommend that SG Special for beginners. Another thing, this is a Tune-o-matic bridge with a stop bar tailpiece, but this specific Tune-o-matic is called Full Tune 3. Yeah, whatever, it's just their own design. The tailpiece also is a little bit different than say on an SG. Got the guitar intonated fine, standard Tune-o-matic bridge. Height adjustment, same as a Tune-o-matic bridge, very easy with the 2 screws there. Let's take a look at the back. It has a very comfortable neck joint. It's got the belly carve, forearm carve. Like I said, it's a beautiful guitar, especially for the price. Especially this candy apple red looks so nice. But yeah, can't recommend it to beginners. Neck feels nice. After I got it set up, this guitar plays nice and feels nice and sounds good. Plastic nut as well. I'm jumping around here, aren't I? Let's take a look at the headstock there. If you want to learn to mod guitars, yeah, Pick up one of these, fix it up, swap those pickups, and you're good. Other than that, let's get to the sound demo, and of course stick around for the Musician's Friend Guitar Center story. And wait, subscribe, like, all that stuff, comment, those are fun. And why did I wave? I don't know. Sound demo, let's go. Let's talk about the annoying buying experience with the Ibanez AX120 or X120. It was on sale for $199.99 at Musician's Friend. I ordered it. The order was canceled, I think a day or two later. And so I called them to find out why. But one thing with this order was Musician's Friend has a reward program, and for this particular guitar at the time, they were giving 16% back in rewards, so that's $32 back. For a small channel like this, that's self-funded, every little bit helps. That's one of the reasons I ordered from Musician's Friend. Anyway, order was canceled. I called into Musician's Friend to try to figure out why and to try to get the guitar, and they figured it out, let's say, for me, and they gave it to me for $199. I thought everything was good. I made sure, I was like, am I still gonna get those 16% rewards? Yes, you will. Fine, cool. And so hung up, I get an order receipt. It's from Guitar Center instead of Musician's Friend. Well, Guitar Center doesn't have a rewards program, so automatically I lost $32. So I called them back and they're like, oh, our bad, we'll fix that. And I got an email follow-up from the rep I talked to. And he had to talk to his manager to figure it out, whatever. So it was actually a series of phone calls. As far the 2 phone calls was over an hour, I think I spent on the phone, which also was annoying and a waste of time. Anyway, you can guess what happened. I never got the order switched to a Musician's Friend order. I never got the rewards. I emailed the rep back over the next couple weeks a few times to follow up. He never responded. So I got this lemon kind of a guitar, tons of sharp frets, you know, bad quality control, and I spent more than I wanted to on it. And so that was really disappointing, really disappointed in Musician's Friend for that. I've been shopping for Musician's Friend since 1995, since they were a catalog, a print catalog that they would mail to my young self, and I would order, you know, whatever I needed for guitar from them, because I didn't have a super close guitar store that I could go to buy stuff. And yeah, really disappointing, but you know, is what it is. I know these things happen, so I definitely don't hold a grudge. It's just, and I know other people have had issues with Musician's Friend and Guitar Center. Honestly, I've never had any major issues with them. They've always been phenomenal as far as if I've gotten a guitar that was a lemon or something like that, returning it to Guitar Center, buying it from Musician's Friend, returning it to Guitar Center. I have a Guitar Center not far from me. Always super easy experience, very pleasant to deal with. I've purchased tons of guitars from them, and I will continue to do so, you know, based on if they have the better deal generally, but still disappointed. And that's the story of the other annoyance with this guitar. All of that wouldn't have been as bad if the guitar wasn't annoying in and of itself, and I didn't have to fix all the frets and all of that stuff. I would love, because how beautiful this guitar looks, I would love to be able to recommend it to beginners, and I can't, because Ibanez's quality control didn't live up to what I've seen in the past, to be honest, although I've never purchased a super budget Ibanez before. So the last time I bought an Ibanez, actually I bought an Ibanez acoustic that was pretty budget, and that was fine. And as far as Ibanez electric, it was probably in the mid-range, you know, around $400 or $500 the last time I bought one, and that was beautiful. I don't remember the model, it was a while ago. Anyway, I'm going on tangents now. That's the story of the Musician's Friend Guitar Center situation. Maybe I should have made that a separate video, but you know what? I didn't. I hope you enjoyed the review and the demo. If you did, please like this, subscribe, all that good stuff, and see you next time.